Russians are in danger, cold and mauled, and the main question is why. Every possible headline tried to attract the attention of journalists at the press conference of Vladimir Putin. This year, the press conference broke all records of scale. Almost 2,000 of our colleagues from all over Russia and other places tried to ask their questions to the head of state. But unfortunately, as usual, not everyone succeeded. Yulia Pershina has compiled the best moments of the press conference for you. Go ahead. Vladivostok, let's go, yes. Come on. You're the loudest. Wishing to ask the president a question, they shout, wave their arms, posters, flags and even boxing gloves. There are 1,702 journalists here, but not everyone is lucky. This year, the microphone falls into the hands of mainly representatives of the federal media as well as foreign guests. Here is a quite expected question from a correspondent of the Wall Street Journal. A lot of politicians, experts, even ordinary people, they see Russia as a threat, a big threat. They even think that you, as the president of Russia, want to rule all the world. Is it true? As for the management of the world, we actually know the location of the headquarters, which is trying to do this thing. And it is not in Moscow. The issue of difficult relations between Russia and the US is continued by the correspondent of the Channel 1. He concerns about whether to wait for a nuclear war. In Soviet childhood, we were all very afraid of a nuclear war. What about now? If, God forbid, something like this occurs, it could lead to the death of the entire civilization. A journalist from Chelyabinsk who experienced a real garbage collapse in the fall wonders how to deal with household waste. The president emphasizes that the problem needs to be addressed systematically. We must build 200 recycling plants in the coming years until 2024. But I don't know if that's enough. But at least we have to do 200 across the country. There were almost no usual questions about problems from the small towns this time. Journalists were interested in foreign policy, tightening responsibility on the internet, protest moods and much more. And the journalist from Dagestan drew the president's attention to the dominance of Slavic people on television. All are handsome, light skin, fair hair, bright eyes, big blue eyes. And I wonder, where are the rest? Where are the rest types? For example, the Mongoloid type. Don't you see a problem here? No. You don't think so? No. Well then, I must be mistaken. It was not without questions about personal matters. They ask when the divorced president will go to the wedding halls again. Vladimir Putin answers evasively. As a decent person, someday I will have to do this. That means for now, yeah, thank you. A journalist from St. Petersburg seems to talk with the president just about life. Question about your health. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Not gonna happen. And here is another bold question, even more of a suggestion. Our team and I propose to create a Ministry of Ideas of the Russian Federation. Yeah, you have a great idea, to be honest. Journalists also invite the president to a ski resort in Karachay-Cherkessia, ask for help in building a football pitch, and simply congratulate him on the upcoming holidays. I would like to congratulate Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin with Happy New Year. Wish you creative energies, success, and all the best.